Welcome back. A Defence Force inquiry has cleared 4 soldiers of beating an Alexandra man to death. 40-year-old Collins Khosa died hours after an altercation with the members of the SANDF last month. An internal inquiry found the soldiers could not be held responsible for Khosa's death and that Khosa was pushed and clubbed, but conscious and healthy when the soldiers left. Joining us now is the lawyer representing Khosa's family, Vikas Stale. Thank you very much for your time and for joining us this afternoon. What do you make of that internal inquiry and how prominently does it feature in what will eventually be an overarching legal argument?
That report and inquiry is absolutely ridiculous and we reject it outright. There's no way that that report can stand, even on the SANDF's admission that they did not interview any of the family members, but just the soldiers that were involved. So they investigated themselves and found themselves not guilty. Now, for the SANDF to say that they blame gender inequality and that Collins and his brother-in-law only pushed and clapped, and that he died afterwards from some mysterious cause, blunt force trauma, it's absolutely ridiculous. So that report cannot stand.
So we understand that this is not the totality of the inquiry. What other processes are underway on various other spheres?
The last reports and investigation that must be done is the internal investigations by the SANDF, SAPS and JMPD, and they must file their reports by the 4th of June. But if we go back to the SANDF report, that report states that it's the actual final one. But then shortly after that, the minister gave a statement, or made a statement that the investigation is still continuing. But I haven't received any formal notice of that. So for the moment, the only formal reports outstanding are the ones for 4th of June by JMPD and IPID.
So what legal action are you taking on behalf of the Khosa family? What's your next step?
This SANDF report will definitely be reviewed. We will take it to court. We are just waiting to see what the reports of 4 June will say and if we will do a combined review application on all the reports or just on the SANDF report. But the SANDF one we will definitely take on, and we're busy appointing our own forensic pathologist and other panel of experts to counter what the SANDF have lied about in their report.
So this wasn't an isolated incident. We'd seen other incidents of either excessive force by the police or by SANDF members. So how this case plays out is very important in terms of proceedings, various proceedings against members of the SANDF and the police, and how not only the public view the SANDF and the police, but the powers exercised by those security bodies in South Africa. How important will this case be in determining the powers of those forces going forward?
This case, it's absolutely a landmark case for situations such as these. Before we got the judgment, one of the prayers that we asked for was that there was no code of conduct or rules set out for this joint operation. And the court finally ordered that to make sure that whatever happened to Collins Khosa will hopefully not happen again during the lockdown. But unfortunately, I'm still getting daily reports of other incidents of brutalities and killings. But at least now society has this judgment and they've got the code of conduct by the SANDF, and there's a complaints mechanism. It's at least a start to try and stop the brutalities. But even though this case remains important, we must still continue the fight to make sure that it does not happen to any other family.
Well, thank you very much. That was lawyer for the Khosa family, Vikas Stale.